want a relationship with her. I want to hear her thoughts. I want to know what she's thinking. You know, I want her to have a life where she grows up and she can have friends and she can get married and have, you know, relationships. Just really enjoy life, and that's the best part about life is your relationships. And I want her to have that. You know, going into Becca's world, you know, in the playroom, we really go into her world. And what's happened is she's been a lot more willing to come into ours. And that's what we want.
Autism is a disorder that's brain-based, and it's developmental in nature, so it impedes the normal course of development. Our current estimate is 1 in 150 children. Autism is part of a spectrum of disorders. Within that is Asperger's disorders, PDD, NOS, and they all involve these features of repetitive behaviors and impairments in social and communication skills, but to different degrees. There's a lot of literature out there that indicates the treatments that can be helpful for individuals with autism.
We are doing biomedical treatments, which simply means that you're doing things for her body. We also do a Sunrise program, which is a therapy program that we run in our home in a special playroom, one-on-one. When you go in there, your focus is on playing, because all kids developmentally learn through play. I have volunteers. I have actually a lot of help because it is really impossible to help meet a kid with special needs. Your parent cannot do it by themselves. You need help. Special needs children, you're going to have a financial cost that you wouldn't typically have with your other children. Because especially if you start venturing into recovering that kid or doing things to help that kid, it can be extremely expensive. And just our own experience, we're 2 years into our biomedical treatments and our therapy program, and it's not free. Been fortunate in that we've been able to raise the money, but we've also spent every cent of it, and we've already raised $70,000 for Becca's recovery. What's the price tag? I mean, it's your kid. Her eye contact is probably my favorite new thing because there's actually a twinkle in her eye now. She used to look at me, but it was very robotic with a glazed over look, and it was a very short glance. There was no depth there. You didn't feel like you were peering into her soul. And now when she looks at me, it's almost disarming because of the genuine look that you're getting. And so, I mean, I love that.
She also does stuff like when she says words like yes and I. Kisses.
There's a lot of different things that you can do, but we try to be, with Becca, we try to be guided by different laboratory tests to show, okay, what's going on with her body, what does she need, what is the root issue here, and then how can we help it? And there's just a lot of different therapies out there, and it can be overwhelming, but there's a lot of people out there that want to help. It's just bringing them into your life and then deciding what's going to be best for my family and for my kid, and how can I best get this.